Hi guys, good evening. Welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I'll be discussing multiple topics which have been on our mind lately from the past couple weeks up till the most recent couple of days. There's a lot to talk about. So first off, I just wanted to spread the word and spread the enjoyment. Yes, Zoo Season 3 is officially happening. The show has been renewed for a third season by CBS and will be returning to TV next summer 2017. So we won't have to worry about the season 2 finale being the series finale or a big cliffhanger finale. Season 2 is coming toward an end here. Well, we've got about 5 or 6 more episodes left, but season 3 is definitely happening. I'm so happy that they revealed this around this time while the show was still fresh in everybody's minds, as opposed to say later this fall like they did when they announced season 2 was going to be returning. So now it's official. Zoo season 3, it's been revealed, it's been renewed, it's happening. It's very, very exciting. So obviously we're not going to lose all of our major characters this season. We may lose a couple more, but at least some of them or all of them will be returning for season 3. So that is very, very exciting. Obviously, what they're currently working on in terms of trying to find the cure for the animals and to prevent the no objective from happening, I won't go into details in case some of you aren't caught up or anything like that. And by the way, what I just revealed aren't really big spoilers, so don't worry about it if you think I ruined something for you. But obviously the show has to go on, which means unfortunately for our characters that their goals to rid the world of the animal apocalypse and menace won't be happening for a while. So Zoo Season 3 is coming back to CBS summer 2017. Stay tuned for more information as we learn more about it. It's exciting. Moving on and looking towards the world of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, we've had several big things happening lately. Obviously, we got this brand new amazing trailer for Doctor Strange at Comic-Con this year, along with a million other awesome movie trailers. Doctor Strange is the last trailer I had yet to do a reaction for. Unfortunately, did not get around to it, but I've watched it a couple of times, and I gotta say I like what I see. It feels magical and fantastical, and a bit Inception-ish. But it looks like fun. It looks like another fun Marvel movie. You know what's great about Doctor Strange for me personally is I know jack squat about the character, about his powers, who he is, how he becomes Doctor Strange, and how he'll fit into the Avengers ensemble, if he'll even become a team player. So I'm completely an open book when it comes to Doctor Strange. I can only assume they're doing stuff that people seem to like and agree with based on the reactions I've heard so far. It looks like a fun, promising winter movie, so stay tuned for that movie coming out in theaters this November 4th, Doctor Strange. Trailer for Comic-Con was great. Obviously, I thought it was a lot better than the very first trailer we got, so that was exciting. And speaking of Marvel, they also, during Comic-Con, they officially announced that, yes, Brie Larson is officially playing Captain Marvel in future installments of the MCU, which is very exciting. Obviously, she'll probably get her own origin film, although my suspicions are that she will actually appear in Avengers Infinity War, which is due to begin production later this year. The end of 2016 is when they begin production, as the movie is not set to come out until May 4th, 2018, which I know feels like a long way, but believe me, guys, it's going to be here before we know it, just like that. So that's exciting. I know that was the hottest rumor for the long time, that Brie Larson was going to be playing Captain Marvel, and of course, what better place than Comic-Con to confirm such a juicy rumor. In fact, she recently released a photo via Twitter or some other social media outlet that she's reading some Captain Marvel comics in preparation for her role, so that's pretty cool. And I think at first they announced her own solo movie would be in 2020, but it seems like that has changed to 2019. Obviously, I think it's because they want her to fit into Avengers Infinity War, which is the title, the official title for the third Avengers film. It was initially going to be a two-parter, and I think that's still the plan. It's just they don't have a title for the second part of the third Avengers movie yet, but obviously in the next couple of years we're going to get that. So they'll have her, if for that, and then of course later the following year in 2019, I'm sure they'll have her in her solo film. But stay tuned for this channel for further updates and coverage on that topic. Also, regarding the MCU, it was confirmed recently that the actor Sebastian Stan, who plays Bucky Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, will be returning as well for Infinity War. Lately, we've only had a couple of confirmed character returns and appearances for Infinity War. Obviously, I think it's just a matter of time before they announce the official cast or say who's actually going to be in it and who will be. But apparently, the Winter Soldier will be making his big return in Infinity War. The rumor was that he may be returning for the solo film Black Panther, which is due out February of 2018, which still very well could be likely since those two films come out in the same year, just 3 months apart from each other. But he's definitely coming back for Infinity War. And if I had to venture a guess right now in terms of casualties for Infinity War, since we saw very little casualties in Civil War, and I thought that he was going to be one of those casualties, I now see him being a casualty for Infinity War. Because let's face it, as cool as a character as he is, we're not nearly as invested in him as we are, say, main characters like Thor, Iron Man, Hulk, or Captain America. Characters who have had their own solo films and appeared in numerous Marvel movies. I think Winter Soldier, unfortunately, is a bit more expendable than the other Marvel superheroes. But who knows? That remains to be seen. Maybe he'll live this first round of Infinity War. I don't know. But either way, it's exciting. He will be returned for the movie, so that's pretty cool. Moving on to Marvel's rival, of course, DC. I know people have been having mixed reactions lately to Suicide Squad. However, it continues to do very, very well at the box office, and I truly believe that's because people were genuinely more excited about this movie than they were, say, Batman v Superman. And don't get me wrong, I was one of the few people who was looking forward to it and really liked it, Batman v Superman. But I think more people were actually looking forward to Suicide Squad more simply because people love villains. They love the bad guys, especially these particular bad guys. And despite what people have been saying about it and some negative reviews, a lot of other people have been eating it up and spending their money like crazy at the box office because it's doing really well. So congratulations, Suicide Squad, and to the cast and crew of the film. You guys did a great job. And anyway, but also in terms of DC, it was announced recently that, yes, the one thing I was hoping to hear about in terms of the Aquaman movie, Black Manta will be our main bad guy. Yeah! I love that character. I think I first fell in love with him when I read the comic Forever Evil, which is a great story. So much fun to read. It's a fun, exciting read, and he plays a big part in that. I won't go into details for those of you who haven't read it yet, but Black Manta has a very big role and presence in that story, and it's his attitude, his powers, and his personality alone that really lures you in, and it makes you go, damn, this guy's like a really cold badass, and I can't wait to see him as our villain, who will be facing down Jason Momoa's Aquaman in the solo Aquaman film, which is due to come out July 2018. Director James Wan has been talking about some of the recent DC backlash lately, and like Ezra Miller, he looks at it as only motivation and encouragement to do better in the next DC film, and he's like, everybody has their right to their opinions and entitled to what they believe, but he believes Aquaman is going to be a fun movie, as I believe it's still in a script treatment at this early on in this stage in terms of production. It's still being written. And but I think it's pretty exciting and promising that they've confirmed Black Manta will indeed be our main villain in the solo Aquaman film. So that's incredibly exciting, and I can't wait to see that movie as well. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me in this movie news edition video here on the EdWord. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one, as I will continue to be covering all of the latest and breaking developments and coverage regarding any and all of the topics I mentioned in this video. Don't forget to check out my Facebook page in the description down below. I think you'll like what you see. Have a great rest of the weekend, everybody. Stay cool. Have a fun, safe weekend. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.